All right, earlier this week, we told you about a number of food poisoning complaints that Central District Health received over the last few months. CDH says that the complaints were about unlicensed food vendors in the Treasure Valley who are advertising on social media. An interesting conversation. Ashman Shumpert, you've been working on trying to figure out what these complaints are really about. You spoke with Central District Health to get some clarification. What do we know here on Friday?
Yeah, I'm going to go through a few clarifications, but first I want to start by saying this has actually been an increase in complaints that they've seen this year. Central District Health jurisdiction covers all of Ada, Elmore Valley, and Boise counties. CDH tells me all 10 complaints about underground food vendors since the beginning of this year have been for vendors in Ada County. They say the number of complaints in just the first few months of this year is close to the total number of complaints for all of 2024. They've received 10 complaints this year. In their press release Wednesday, the CDH says they received, quote, food poisoning complaints. We asked for further clarification on what that meant today. They tell us about the 10 complaints received this year, no one has reported getting sick, but instead people are concerned of customers potentially getting sick because they suspect the vendor is not licensed. CDH says the complaints are for operations out of private homes or apartments.
It's the risk of foodborne illness. It gives the unknown factors. What that kitchen may look like. Is it sanitary enough? Were the kitchen surfaces cleaned properly, right? Whether or not food handlers wore gloves while handling ready-to-eat food items. So how the food was stored. Proper refrigeration, of course, is a concern, and home-based equipment is not suitable to operate in with the commercial style operation. So, and may not keep the temperature at appropriate rates.
Some indications that a vendor may not be licensed, the CDH says, are cooking out of their apartment or vendors asking you to meet them somewhere like a park for an order pickup. CDH says if you're curious if a vendor is licensed, you can ask them to provide that documentation. They say anyone who believes they've become ill or have concerns about unlicensed food vendors can alert the CDH. Joe, they do have an anonymous complaint form on their website that people can fill out.
Interesting. Okay, well, it's one of those things that, you don't think about it until it's being complained about in the community, but yeah, interesting situation. We'll have to keep our eyes on it. Thanks, Aspen. We appreciate it.